Yo, 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 this is Jay Hamilton from SonicBoomBap.com checking in with you. I got the FabFilter Pro DS. I'm actually doing an overview. I'm going to do a little review actually of it and just go through some of the features. Okay, so basically with the FabFilter here, you have these controls. You got the threshold right here, and you can use this to try to, get a threshold to, the way you want to capture things that you got the range right over here. You can play around with the range. But one thing that seems real helpful to me with this FabFilter plugin is the Pro DS is this right here. These things right here. This is the low pass and the high pass filter here. And what it is you can play around with that, and if you can zero in with this, it'll lock in the frequencies that you want to basically de-ess. And if you can get these right, a lot of times, 9 times out of 10, you won't have to really use this threshold at all, really. I mean, you can, but just playing around with this, trying to zero in on the frequencies that you want to control, you can really get a good de-ess. And the cool thing is, like, if you play like say I'm playing this vocal now. So here.
Crab ass rappers be worn like Surgeon General. All y'all criminals smacked out the physical. We almighty lyrical rituals indispensable. Sensory to invincible individual. Crab ass rappers be worn like Surgeon General. All y'all criminals smacked out the physical. We almighty lyrical rituals indispensable. Sensory to invincible individual. Crab ass rappers be worn like Surgeon General. All y'all criminals smacked out the physical. We almighty lyrical rituals indispensable. Sensory to invincible individual. Crab ass rappers be worn like Surgeon General. All y'all criminals smacked out the physical. All y'all criminals smacked out the physical.
And see what it's doing is
crab ass rappers be worn like
if you look here,
all y'all criminals smacked out
you
the
can
physical.
see the waveform here, and these green, light green, and dark green. Those things are those are where it's analyzing the vocal, and it's actually going to those places where it's detecting the S's and the T's and all of those things that become a problem when you're trying to control this in vocals, and it can actually zero in and help you get those things. So it actually helps speed up the process, at least for me. I don't know about other people, but this plugin is pretty cool. I mean, it saves you a ton, it's a time, and it's very easy to use. I thought it would be complicated, but even with these settings, it's, just learning right here with the spectrum analyzer. Right here, that's what the spectrum analyzer is. So it shows you what the strength of these frequencies. The ones that's the strongest are the ones that's got the bolder, yellow, so you can see those. And another thing, you can use a side chain with the Pro DS. Right here, like say you can use the side chain here. You can go up here, find a drier track. Right now I had a de-esser on an affected track. I got compression, all kinds of crap on here. But what you can do is you can put that de-esser on that track, but then you can take a cleaner track of that and side chain it into this, and it can actually help you detect even more whatever is going on in that vocal, any S's, it can help you de-ess it even better. So that's pretty cool, so you can take a drier version of the track, the original track that's not, compressed or smashed with effects or whatever, run it in the side chain, and then you can put this right here. Once you put your track in there, whatever that is, then put it on here, and then you can play around with it more, and it'll help you. As far as, another cool thing with this plugin, the FabFilter Pro DS, is you have if you put it on a vocal, you make sure you put it in the single vocal mode because it'll help you as far as how it was detecting things in those
Crab ass rappers
waveforms
be
when the
born like
track was
Surgeon
playing, when I
General.
got it
All
playing.
y'all criminals smacked out the physical. We almighty lyrical rituals.
You know how it was able to find those things, and it was reason why because I had it set in that single vocal. So the all
Crab ass
around
rappers
is
be born
more
like Surgeon General.
useful if you see how everything is highlighted in this, because in all around you can use that for the entire waveform. But if you're doing a single vocal, it's just gonna go in and find those exact ST sounds or whatever and zero in on those. So that's why I say this plugin FabFilter Pro DS is really good. I mean, it'll save you a ton of time and it'll help you work faster, getting through it. And cause what I do is I spend a lot of time messing with DSs and trying to get the semblance right in these vocals. And this man just saves your life. So that right there is right. I mean, that's big time right there. I mean, the all around feature right here is more for if you want to do the whole track. Say if something in the higher frequencies you want to bring out more control, you can put it on the all around and just put it on the entire track. Like with the music and everything, like a 2-track. And run it through it, and you can play around with this on a full track and get down, and if you want to get you can take it to split band, and like say you have it on the entire track, the split band, it can actually hit those specific frequencies you're trying to hit. You know what I'm saying? But you can do that. It can help you out with that. So I mean, also it has, you can control the input volume right here, the output volume. You got your meters over here, and
Crab ass rappers be born.
you got your auditions, so you can.
Rituals indispensable, sensory for to invincible individual. Crab
And
ass
then
rappers
this
be born
thing
like
here, I can't recall what this is, but it's just gonna play the S's and the T's. You see, so it's detecting it. You can hear what it's detecting, so you can hear it for yourself. So the proof is in the pudding, man. I mean, also another cool thing about this plugin is you can assign controls to it through MIDI, so you can control the threshold or any of these things, the low pass, the high pass filter, whatever. Also look ahead, you got the look ahead here, which is good for controlling transients and things. I think I mentioned that before, but I can't remember. It has oversampling, so say if you want to just if it's having a hard time, it's aliasing the sound, then you might want to put it in the oversampling to help with that. So yeah, man, I say this plugin is pretty cool. I mean, you can create your own presets and things. I think it has some in here you can mess with. Here's a few. I haven't really played around with these. I mean, I'm not really a preset guy, so presets don't do anything for me, especially when you're using these types of tools, because every type of material that you're going to use is going to be different from the next. So I mean, sometimes presets help if you're just trying to get to something quick, and then you can feel your way from there. But I'm not really a big fan of presets as far as dealing with tools like de-essers and EQs or any other thing that's like that, compressors and stuff. But man, this de-esser is off the chain, man. So big up the FabFilter for this one, man. This one is dope, man. And I definitely recommend it. You guys should definitely check this out. This will save you a lot of time as far as trying to, fool around, trying to fix vocals and stuff. This can help you speed up the process. I'm not saying it's like it's gonna help you with but I mean for me, just with the built-in the way it works and how it zeroes in on those types of problem frequencies and problem sounds in the vocals is, man, it's definitely worth the price. So you definitely need to check out FabFilter. Shouldn't even have that up. FabFilter. Okay, so let's see. I think they got a lot of cool plugins here, man. But yo, this one is good, man. I definitely like it better than the ones I've been using in Waves. Um, this bad fella is off the chain, man. Um, let's see. How much is this thing? Wow, this this thing is $200, man. But I'm gonna tell you, yo, this thing is like off the chain, man. I mean, like I said, it saves you a lot of time. I mean, if you feel like spending the money, I think you should. I mean, for me, it's worth it, because I feel like I said, um, spending all that time messing with the de-esser, if it just, this money right here, $200, gonna save me a little time, I'll go ahead and spend it. Another thing is you can use this on the entire mix. Put the FabFilter Pro on the entire mix, and I haven't tried it yet, but like I said, I'm just so happy with what it does with the vocals. You may not be able to tell on the video what I did, unless you listen through some monitors, you might be able to tell. I mean, I, the mix wasn't that perfect anyway from the beginning, but it was just a rough thing to let you hear what de-esser can do, and I'm impressed. So, definitely worth it. It's a little pricey, but hey, for the price, man, I say, man, go ahead and go for it, man, cause if you're trying to save you some time, and time is money with me, so I feel like if you want to get something, this is definitely worth it. This is a good de-esser, man. um FabFilter makes some good stuff here, man. um yeah, they got a big bundle here, man, for $1,000, man. um you can get a lot of this stuff here, but that DS is off the chain, man. Definitely check them out for that. Definitely need to look them up. FabFilter.com. 199. FabFilter Pro DS. Definitely worth it. All right. I'm out of here. Jay Hamilton, SonicBoomBap.com.